Hello, everyone. This is Twitch Night tonight. This is me, Etienne, and with me is the most Canadian of Americans from Minnesota, is Sean.
Wow, I don't know how to feel about that collection of adjectives. How is it
And
meant?
oh, it's meant as a compliment for
Okay,
sure.
then we'll go with that.
So tonight I'll be playing my Hobbit Ent deck, and Sean, what will you be playing?
I'm going to be playing my King Aragorn deck.
Nice. And we'll be going through Fog of the Barrow-Downs, which is a first, because we haven't played it on Twitch and I haven't played in person either. And I played solo twice, but that doesn't count. So
All
we'll
right.
be playing it For
Okay,
sure. Two
then we'll go with
players
that.
for this time. So to start things off, it seems like
And
Octagon set everything in the right place.
we got a little bit of
Anything?
funhouse mirror action going on with the quest here for some reason, but I'll do my best to hover over it whenever we need to actually read the thing.
Okay. So we'll just start with stage 1B, which is skip the quest phase at the end of the round, place a progress on this stage. So this is an easy first turn. I'll just set the visibility of my hand to you just for the sake of the audience, and I'm pretty sure this is the kind of hand I want to mulligan.
No, you would know better than
Answer.
I would.
Yeah. I've got tricks to play them for cheaper, so I think I'm gonna look for those. That's better. How about you, Sean?
I'm actually. Uh, this is why at some point I would like to wean myself off of Glorfindel here. Let me pass my visibility as well. I have light. I have a decent set of allies for my first couple turns. But honestly, if I'm being honest with myself, if Light of Valinor weren't in this hand, I would probably be mulliganing. But since I'm on the drug known as Spirit Glorfindel, I'm gonna keep it.
All right. So I'll kick things off as the first player. Control N.
It's good. Oops. Sorry. Ooh, we're lagging a little bit tonight, it looks like.
Oh, and the numbers have disappeared
I don't know,
since the
man.
last
This
update.
seems like a harbinger of terrible things to come. Do you want to just reset?
I think it's normal, man. There's been an update.
Alright, we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I think it's
Darno,
normal. We'll
this is
see soon
actually
enough.
the deck from which, well, my Orc Catch in Hand deck was modified from this one to take advantage of some of the um, doomed abuse with Loragorn. This is the core deck that came from. So it's a super questy deck, really high willpower, and that's what we're hoping to see in this game. Odd
All
question
right,
though,
so I'll
Darno.
start off. So I'll start off with a timely aid for one resource.
Fair enough.
One. Come on, Treebeard. No, no. Okay, well, better than nothing.
Ramos, right? Oh, all right. Yeah, fair enough.
You would have put Ramos. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
could be,
yeah.
yeah, it could
You
be
can't go
helpful
wrong.
early.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
This is more
Uh,
planning for the future.
right. We'll see. I might regret it. And I'll start with a dagger. Go ahead.
Let me see how I want to do this. We will pay 2 for an envoy and add a. Add a resource to a noble hero's pool, and we'll pay 1 for Light of Valinor. And then we'll pay 1 for a Squire. And that's it for me.
Okay.
Grabble,
At the end of
yes,
the
this
round,
quest
place a.
is quite fun. Played it actually at the Fellowship event. I was lucky enough to one-shot it the first time I played with this deck, so we'll see if my luck holds out. Etienne, you've had a chance to play this before, right?
Only twice solo,
Okay.
and with this very deck.
Oh, all
So
right.
yeah.
So fairly recently then.
Well, I mean, when I started, the first stage was a free turn of planning. I was like, this is for the ends, if there ever was one. Okay, so next quest stage, add hollow circle to the staging area. So that's right there, and each player reveals an encounter card.
All right, so Hollow
That's at the
Circle
end of the
3 and
round.
3, immune to player card events, effects rather. Travel each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a white and puts it into play. Engage with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, so this is you, Peril.
Right.
When revealed, until the
Until
end of the
the
phase.
end of the phase, each white enemy engage with you. So there isn't a white enemy engage with me. So I'm gonna search for a white enemy and put it in play engage with me. And this is at the end of the round, so I assume that Sam won't have his bonuses on the second turn, which is a shame. So I'm gonna go for this guy. So it's a dark white, 3 attacks, 1 defense, 7 hit points. And while it's engaged with me, that player cannot gain resources from card effects. And when using attacks and destroys a character, I discard all my resources.
Yeah, this.
But
Yeah,
I'm.
that's right. This deck really punishes you for chumping, doesn't it? I forgot about that. Well, we'll have to see if we can.
Are you ready for your card?
Yeah, go for it. Whoop. Also, Peril, attached to a questing hero I control. Currently, I control none. And it doesn't surge, so that is a fantastic little bit of whiffy luck.
Yep. I'm always like suspicious when they give you a free card like that. I'm like, there's a catch somewhere. Okay, so let's move on to the stage 2B. So at the end of the refresh phase, rate choose player's threat by 1. And we cannot defeat this stage until we have explored the hollow circle, and we have 14 progress to go at the start of turn 2. Ready for Control N?
Well, that was the questing phase, was it not? Oh, end of the
No,
round.
that
Never
was at
mind.
the end of the round.
Yep, I'm sorry, I forgot to read. Yeah, Control N seems good. Oh, thank goodness. That makes me happy. All right. Now we're gonna pay 2 for good old Steward. Oh, Steward of Gondor, and add 2. Oh yeah, look at that. They pop in after you've got more than one. You saw that before I did, but I still think it's cool. And that's actually it for me this round.
I'll play a Darren's Runes for 2 cards. And
yes, room. As Chad points out, the end of the round is after the end of the refresh phase, so we didn't do it this time, but help remind us as we go on to increase our threat, as we should be doing, because we will cheat if you don't catch us.
I think. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think the right move is playing Treebeard here.
The earlier the better, man.
I'll just.
He's a little bit of a tempo hit, but man, he's so worth it afterward.
That's what I'm putting my money on. And I put down Build a Pony as well. That's good. And I'm done.
Okay. Oh, questy quest. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 from me.
Okay. I'll send two. One, two, three, four, five. If I send two and don't get engaged, ugh. No, I'll
Well, here's the
send
real question we have to ask is are we going to try to wait for you to deal with your one dude
before
before
getting
we
engaged again.
before we travel to Hollow Circle, which will ensure that we get
Yeah.
engaged again?
Preferably. Well,
Well, and
hopefully there's a
since
mild location that comes up to in the meantime, maybe.
we can
But
help.
yeah. So, but I can't really kill this guy this turn anyways, so I think I'll send six. And if I get engaged, I'll have Sam as well, so it's not
Okay.
the end of the world. Okay, first card, that's going to be yours. Cold white.
All right. He does look quite cold. Look at his hands. That dude needs one of those little
Mhm.
hand warmers that you like. There's the little nickel clicker inside, and it. Anyone
Yeah.
who lives above the snow line will know what I'm talking about.
So he has four
Dave.
attacks.
I am very tempted to try now, Dave.
Four attacks, one defense, 5 8 points. He's gonna prevent the player from drawing cards if he's engaged with him, and when a character gets destroyed, the random card is gonna get discarded from the player's hand. My
Yeah,
card is gonna
my
be
squire might be eating it this turn.
yeah.
Okay,
Pair
so
until the end of the phase. It contributes its threat to the staging area, no big deal. Um, this is actually pretty mild for a treasury card, don't you think?
it's
I mean,
not
it's
bad,
each
no.
white, so it could be a lot, but I mean,
Right, and
that's two threat.
I think this quest kind of counts on the fact that it's going to keep enemies engaged with you fairly constantly. So trying to
Uh-huh.
quest through the threat while also dealing with the enemies can be a thing sometimes, but there are certainly worse treacheries in this deck.
I would agree. All right, so we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against our combined 14. So that is 7 progress.
That's not bad.
I'm not complaining.
Now, if we wanted to
Um,
be ambitious, we could travel to Hollow Circle this turn and leave the Cold White up there. I'd have a guy to deal with, and you'd have two to deal with. Would that be more than you can
yeah,
handle?
but I'd have Sam and the end for defense,
I
and I can
could,
choose the fight.
I could Sentinel for you. If
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just wondering how aggressive we want to be because otherwise it
yeah,
can get a little rough. Because you're not going to be able to kill him this turn anyway. But then again, if you've got two with
yeah.
you, so that's
But
your
I
call.
mean, next turn, uh, because next turn I can play a fast stitch and get 2 attacks out of Mary. I'll have 3 beard. I think I can handle it. I
And just
just get
to
another dark white.
okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
Okay, let's do it. So I'll go.
so we'll travel there. Yeah, and just to contribute to the current chat, Halbrad I think is probably a good guess because based on the sphere mixture, and this is just a gut instinct. I base this on no actual fact or reliable conjecture. I feel like the next it's going to be Aragorn and a leadership Dunedain because the only other leadership Dunedain that we have is also Aragorn, and we need someone for those leadership events that pull the little encounter card rangers into the deck. So I think Halberad's a good guess.
So you get the choice between those 3 enemies.
What can I kill? I can kill the cold white. Give him to me.
As you wish.
Do we have to grab different ones? Or oh, you already wanted a dark white. Gotcha.
Yeah. So shadow cards in order. Yoop, yoop.
All
And your
right.
defense first.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna sorry Dave, I'm gonna do my Squire thing. Cause were you counting on Aragorn Sentineling for you?
Um, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Because
7.
if unless this guy makes an additional attack, I can Squire, ready Immerhill, and then kill my dude with my two guys that are left, and then still have Aragorn to Sentinel for you. Would it make a difference?
I mean, if you sentinel for me, I can't really kill a white anyways. It'd be at one wound from being killed, so it doesn't really
Was that close
change
enough
anything
to
for me. The only
was that close enough to make a difference? Well, come to
one,
think of it,
three,
if I'm gonna kill
five.
my dude, I have to block with my Squire anyway. So I'm just gonna do that. If you want Aragorn for Sentinel, you've got him. But
Yeah,
Squire's
well,
defending.
okay.
Sorry, Dave. He's too easy. He's too easy to just throw in front as a monster pinata. All right, raise your threat by 1 for each damage dealt by this attack. So he's 4 to the Squire's 1. So I'm going to increase my threat by 1, 2, 3. Squire goes away, adds a resource to a Gondor hero's pool, and readies Imberhill.
And
And
discard a random card.
after he attacks and destroys a character, that character's controller discards a random card from his hand. Random
Drum
discard.
rolls.
Oh, thank God. That was the one I wanted.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, that one as well as could be expected. Outside of maybe
Okay,
the
so you
threat
do you
damage.
mind defending on my side?
Sure.
Thank you.
So Aragorn will defend this guy.
Nothing.
Perfect. So he'll take a damage.
And the ant is gonna defend here. Just getting pre-damaged for his tactics study. And
Okay.
your counterattack.
And I'll attack back with Imrahil and Glorfindel for a total of 6 to kill the Cold White.
And I'll swing in for 5, 6, 7, and put 6 damage on one of my guys.
All right. Well,
And
that's
we
not
are
terrible.
done. Yeah. So we raise our threat by an additional 1.
Yep.
And so 1 resource on Treebeard as well. And I can't play Elfstone on the active location, so I might as well put my fast itch.
Has that ever been clarified that a attaching something that has no direct effect on the location? Oh, it would. It would increase its quest points by 1. All right. Just making sure.
Yeah.
I've always
But
played it
even
that you
like
can attach stuff on a location that's immune to player card effects, but I've wondered like, does it really matter?
usually not that much, but it does limit the utility of that card, right? Because yeah. And it's yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Um, I'll throw down an Aether Swordsman and 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Faramir. We're getting our willpower out, baby.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Uh,
I got questing
so I'll
if it behooves
send.
you to not send many people,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably the case.
Yeah. I'll send just 5.
Okay. You sure you're doing Sam? Are you planning on engaging
Well,
something else this round, or do you find
I
not?
mean, I'm thinking that since he has only one attack, one defense, I
Yeah, it's
probably
probably true.
won't really need him for combat unless I engage someone. So,
Fair enough. Okay, I'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I can farm here if I need more.
okay. First card is going to be mine. Chill Fog. When revealed, discard all resources in play. Each player resists threat by one for each resource discarded this way.
Oh, so that would be 4,
That's
right?
rude.
That's very rude. I have no way to cancel it, so that's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yikes.
But I think it's just one for you because you discarded one. Each player resists threat by one for each resource he
I
discarded.
I would disagree. Oh, he discarded.
Yeah.
That language changes it. Yep, so I'll go up by 1. Crap, and that target's
And,
Treebeard too, so that's terrible.
yeah. I was looking if it said heroes or something so I could get away with it, but no.
What language loophole can I find? All right, but at least it adds
Uh,
no threat, so that's not terrible. We'll
yeah.
hopefully get through this location anyway.
My sneak attack Gandalf strategy is kind of
Uh-oh.
backfiring, but oh, him again.
Oh, shoot, that's actually going to trigger this time. My willpower is going to be reduced to 0. Frack. All right, I'll throw that on Imrahil. So I'm back down to 7.
Okay. So not that much threat there. So
Yeah,
what
so
I sent
we're.
is clearing the threat in the staging area in the active location, and your 7 brings us to 14.
Is that Xaxes?
Yeah.
Where one man would see coincidence, I see providence. I don't know
Um.
why Lawrence
So
Fishburne is William Hurt, but okay,
3-8.
well,
First player adds standing stones to the staging area, and we revealed. Oh, the first player revealed the standing stones, and then you reveal an encounter card. I see.
I reveal an encounter card.
Yeah. So here it is. Surge Doomed 1.
Hmm. Ugh, that's terrible. I hate that card so much. So until the end of the round, we can't trigger actions or responses. So that's like Imrahil readying. That's like Sam doing his thing. Yeah.
And Mary
Um,
readying somebody else.
or like
Like,
Treebeard, I assume was your
yeah.
was your go-to for that one. Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, well there that is. And okay, well that does nothing to us right now, right?
Well, it does fetch an
Oh shoot,
enemy.
that's for me. Rat
Mm-hmm.
bastards. All right. Fetch me a same one I had earlier, the cold white. No, but I got to take this one too. Frack. No, he's 38,
No,
right? Cuz it's
38.
okay. All
Yeah.
right. Fetch me a cold white. I shall
All
dispatch
right.
it post haste.
I have to go fetch in the discard file, I think.
Does anyone else think
Okay.
that the scouring of the Shire is going to be the last little bit that we get of the Saga box, and it's going to be a Fellowship event, and everyone's just yeah. I don't know. I'm so excited for scouring of the Shire. I don't know why.
Okay, so we're done with this, and then we shuffle the encounter discard pile and each copy of the Great Barrow in the encounter deck. This is kind of fiddly to do in Octagon.
Yeah, I've never played this in
Um,
Octagon before. I'm glad you're doing it and not me.
Okay, progress cannot be placed here while Great Barrow is in play. After a player is eliminated at any stage, raise the threat of each player at this stage by 10. And we need to have standing stones in the victory display to win.
All right.
Okay. So I'll just keep the treachery there, although that treachery should be in the encounter deck. So I think we'll remember. Um,
I'm fine not traveling this round. I assume you're okay with
yeah,
that.
I'm trying to remember what the consequences
Of adding a
are
Great
for
Barrow
traveling
is.
there.
Well, I'm
Is it
pretty sure
gonna
when it.
reveal and
Well, okay, go pull a Great Barrow out because we would have had them out of play and we could have looked at them
right?
before we shuffled them in. So let's make an informed decision here. So after it enters the staging area, remove each character you control from the quest and create your own staging area. So who pulls it? The first player. So this would be you. And you would go to your own 4A with two guys engaged with you. So that's on you if you think the pace is right
Yeah,
to do it this turn.
and I'm trying to think. I think there's something that discards allies when you travel to one of those stages. Equal, like until you go down by the amount of whites engaged with you. So would have to
Oh,
discard one of
God,
my
that's
allies.
right. That's right. Yeah, I think you're exactly right.
But in my case, this is an actually a decent time. I mean, no hobbits are gonna die because Bill goes. So I think this is the best time for me, anyways. So I'll go there. Oh, why did I reshuffle in the deck? This is oh jeez. Okay.
Yeah, that'll happen.
There it is again.
Woo.
Probably not the same one. This could
You
victory
would
is for a great
never
barrow and
know.
adds.
Sorry, carry on.
So this is gonna be my staging area right here. And then when it gets in play, I create my own staging area and go to a random stage 4A. So I'll shuffle these and put down the first one,
Oh,
which
shoot!
says end your quest phase.
Now that you're not in my
What?
staging area, Pippin's not affecting this dude up here. So he is going to come down to me. Rat bastard. All right.
Really?
Someone
Okay.
tell me I'm wrong, please. Carry on.
Yeah, because I mean, there's some quests like Foundation of Stone. That's how it works. But in Brigand of the Fellowship, it would still apply. So I'm not sure which side they went for this one.
Which separate staging area rules we're going with?
Yeah. Okay, end your quest phase. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a white enemy is discarded. Add the discarded white enemy to the staging area. Ooh. So I am gonna keep Bill after all, but I'll have to deal with one more enemy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Someone's dying, I
And
feel.
Sam is not gonna ready,
Yeah, he
which
is.
is bad.
He is. That was actually one of the
Why?
clarifications that the FAQ clarified. God, that's an Austin Powers sentence. Anyway, when an enemy is put into play engaged with you, that is the same for trigger purposes as them engaging you. So that would ready
Oh,
Sam.
yeah, I agree. I meant because of the treachery we got
Son of
concerning
a
like respect.
bitch! Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
All right.
And
Yep.
I keep all my
Tantrum over.
allies. And, yeah. And so, man, where are we? We're still at traveling. So we traveled. Now it's engagement. So did people say if the enemy would come down?
You're first player, so you do engagement. I suppose you've got no engagement.
Well, I have no staging.
Hang on. I have. All right. I'm gonna do a little breach of hosting etiquette here and step away from my computer while I go grab my little Fog on the Barrow-Downs insert. that tells us about separate
Sure.
staging areas, because this is kind of important for the pace of our game right now. So I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. So I'll have to figure something to say in the meantime. Mm, I don't know any good jokes, unlike Sean. The enemy that we found is in the staging area. What is that about? Uh, yes, thank you. It is in the staging area.
That's
Thanks, the
important.
chat. Yeah, the chat figured it was going to the staging area. So I do have a brief
Yeah.
chance to do some damage.
All right, let's see. New staging rules. Oh no, that's the each player does their own staging. Peril. Creating a staging area. When a player is instructed to create his own staging area, he sets aside an staging area in front of himself to serve as his own separate staging area. Players continue to resolve each phase of the game in turn order, starting with the first player, but the resolution of each phase occurs as if only the player or players that share any given staging area are currently present in the game. Player cards
Okay.
cannot affect Players cannot affect players or cards that do not share a common staging area. So that to me says Pippin does not work for me. Yeah. So that makes me a little sad.
Okay, so this barrow white would go in my staging area, and the great barrow would go in the main staging area.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Okay, and that cold barrow, that cold white engages me. I think I might have to defend with Faramir and just pray, because Imrahil won't ready. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right,
Uh,
good luck, everyone. Good luck. I've poured myself 2 fingers of Irish whiskey to help me get through the pain.
three. How much? Five, five, six, seven, eight, nine. That's kind of overkill.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the badassedness of the art of the whites?
Yep, they're all really, really good.
When I
I
read
don't
Game of
think I
Thrones,
can.
this is how I pictured the others.
I don't think I can kill the both of them unless I sacrifice Bill, which I might have to do. It might be worth it.
Oh, all right, Vardane, I'll go get more. All
Mm,
right,
uh,
sorry, what are you doing? You're doing a thing.
yeah. I'm trying to kill them both and defend both, and
I
but I
don't
won't
know
have.
that you have enough
Oh,
now remember,
I
you have
could
no
defend with
actions or
Mary because
responses because you've got,
yeah.
and it's not just on characters, right? So your fast hitch is now useless.
Hmm.
God, that's a crappy card. Oh, that's a terrible card.
Yeah. So we'll start there. Treebeard is fine.
Oh yeah, Etienne, hang on before you continue to resolve this. The text said you need to
Oh,
discard until you have
yeah,
allies equal
because I
to,
brought
yeah.
back this guy.
Yep.
Whoops, there's been a disconnection.
Since he's not engaged with you, you got to go down an ally, which hurts. I feel.
Yeah, it's gonna be Bill, I assume. Okay, I'm Do you have a disconnection message as well
Yeah, I think we had someone
in
just join the
Octagon?
game that might have made it blip. Did you? Are you back in?
Oh, not yet.
Yeah. Well, we'll sit here looking expectantly at what's about to happen. Why don't you give us a preview?
Well, somebody's gonna die, and it's gonna be Bill.
Oh my, secondhand Took. I'm intrigued.
So let me
I have
see.
more knock knock jokes in the clip, but we didn't really get to it last episode. You back in yet?
No, what's going on?
Hmm.
There's like a big red button saying cancel there, but I don't want to press it.
No, I wouldn't
But
do
it's
that.
red.
I as a general rule in my life, I tend not to try to press big red buttons. Who is there, secondhand Took? I'm sure you'll have answered it by the time this comes through on the stream, but
I hope so.
well, apparently the red mage is now playing with us. Yeah, I think whoever came in to spectate just upset Octagon. They're not spectating, they're playing.
What? Okay, they're still waiting for other users. I really want to know what happens if I press cancel because there's the button kick, and I don't want to kick you out of the room. But if I say cancel, uh, jeez,
Are you a subscriber? I don't know if they've added reconnects yet.
I'm not. Is that
Dave,
why?
you among all the people I know are the most versed in upsetting Octagon. How do we fix it?
Yeah,
Bardane,
it's
yes,
like
we can lock the game,
everything
but
is
I don't think we
great.
normally do it.
Okay, so I won't press cancel
What is it
because like
saying?
right by my waiting for other users and right beside my username it's a green dot and on Leaf on the Wind it's a yellow dot with a kick button
Don't kick me.
beside.
That's not necessary. All right, guys, here's a Twitch exclusive knock knock joke. Knock knock. Oh,
Who's
oh,
there?
hang on. I just got disconnected and reconnected, so maybe you'll get back in now.
Well, I see
Ba-
some action in the chat box.
Are you back in?
No.
Anyway. Wow.
Um,
Technical difficulties abound tonight.
yeah, I think you were on something with the reconnect thing. I'll have to
That
fix.
scares me, though. Can we? I was gonna say, can we screenshot this and just set it back up? But I don't know that that would work either.
Yeah. I mean, well, we could reshuffle just the discard pile into the deck because that'd
I
be
could
too
just take
complicated. But
control of all your cards
and I'll just direct.
and you can just dictate. Crap,
And
Dave. I that was my assumption too. But if you see a PR, oops, this person joined as a player instead of a spectator, which I think maybe booted Etienne out of his. So I think maybe as a rule we need to lock our games from now on.
yeah, I think there was something for spectators. I should have locked that two off.
Yeah, well, I
Probably.
mean, we've never had a problem before, but Octagon
No,
clearly has gotten confused.
this is a first. This sucks. Um, so
Hang on, let me see. Let me see if Vardane is onto something here. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Imrahil.
Imrahil who?
Imrahili cold out here when you want to let me in.
Really cold. It's appropriate in winter only. It's a
Well,
winter only joke.
you know, it's a Minnesota thing, so half the year it's valid.
Hmm. Well, probably more like 4 months, right?
We'll
Or
see how
road
it goes.
six. Um,
Crap. We were actually doing pretty well against this quest, so I'm really loath to
yeah.
log out.
I don't think we have a
But
choice.
I don't think we do have a choice. Son of a manch. Well, can
Well, we
you? You know
can.
what? You know what? Before we log out of this game, we'll see.
Yeah,
Can you kick Red Mage just to see if that does anything?
there's only my name and yours. It doesn't even show Red Mage in my window here, and I'm the one who started the game, so I should
So they have
have every.
clearly usurped your space as host. Yay, Octagon, and it's always frequent updates. I don't know what else to do. Do you want to try hitting
Yeah,
cancel just to see what happens?
sure.
Might as well try it before we completely abandon.
What happened on your side now?
It said
I'm up.
Pentadude has closed their game. Um, Now Red Mage has apparently joined again and is ready. I'm for sure I can just like take control of all your stuff here. Oh, now I've been disconnected.
Okay, so I'll start a game and make sure I close the spectator option. And do you have time to just start it again?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, room and
Okay.
YouTube. We might cut
We'll
this in
just,
half.
yeah.
Hopefully, we don't get reported. We don't want our drop rates to go up.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. Apparently, the chat had the same thought. Oh my.
Yeah, he sounds like a jerk.
Let's see. Is your game popping out there pretty soon? I assume.
It should be up there. It always takes almost like a minute or so.
Hmm. Well, in the meantime, let's do a little spoiler for our next episode, Etienne. What did you think? Like, I know I had it in my mind that side quests were going to be a thing for the next expansion, but the spoiler today, which I thought was pretty cool, and I get to name drop here. I actually hung out with Caleb not too long ago. He told me that the article was upcoming. What he didn't tell me
Uh-huh.
was that side quests were going to be a new player card type, guys. That's pretty freaking huge, right? Did
And it's
that
gonna
did
go
that
in
take you
your
by
deck at the
surprise?
very beginning.
It seems that way, doesn't it? Isn't that how you interpret it? It had a little cost right up at the top. Um, yeah, I mean that's pretty sweet. I think that adds a whole new dynamic to that card type. Where like all of a sudden, before I was like, yeah, cool, we'll try it out. It's gonna be interesting. Now I'm full on excited for it.
So you could bring it to any quest because it's not gonna be specific to the encounter set. It's gonna be
Right, and like in the design space, that was the hardest thing to wrap my head around. In the design space, that is
right.
that's hard to do because they're gonna have to keep everything so general, so general. Like
Right.
the one they spoiled was just gathering information, which I think does a pretty good job of being able to apply to any quest. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how that card type pans out.
Yeah, it's I'm still trying to absorb all the repercussions of it because depending on what previous quests you bring those in, the rewards could be really good.
Oh yeah, guys. So here's a little Twitch exclusive. This is a new resource that we're starting to work on. It's not full yet. You'll see what's here. But for those interested in any of the decks, so far only mine are out there. But I'm sure Etienne and Brandon will start adding their own. This is going to
Mm-hmm.
be just a new repository for decks that we have played through a cycle and are fairly certain are operational decks that people could pick up and use. So enjoy that.
Yep. I'll try and post the decks I bring on Twitch every time we stream here.
I don't have the
Uh,
Light of Valinor, but everything else is good. Screw it. Yeah, I'll play it.
I'll keep mine as well. Okay. Control N.
Okay.
Play a Darren's Runes. And discard a Treebeard. Play one leadership resource for a resourceful and Pippin.
That's a good first turn.
One resource for Fast Stitch on Mary. Or yeah, on Mary. And that is it for now.
Yep. I'll pay 2 for a turn 1 steward, which is always a sign of a good opening hand. I'll use it. Pay 1 for an errand rider, 1 for a boy. We'll throw Blood of Numenor up on Aragorn. Shoot, there was a better way to do that. Hang on, before I play the boy, we'll pay 2 for an envoy. Add 1 back to add 1 back to Aragorn, and then pay the 1 for the boy. And what the hell? Because I have it in my hand and it's free, I'll throw this other Blood of Numenor out on Imrahil, and he'll never use it.
Wow.
That's the
That
first turn,
cleared your
right?
hand. Solid,
I
solid.
mean, outside of no Light of
At the
Valinor,
end of
I'd
the
say
round,
that's a
plays a pro.
pretty.
Yeah. Second best
Damn it,
hand you
Dave!
could
I
have
don't think
gotten.
it's possible. I don't think I can do it.
All right. So next quest stage, same as last time. Why doesn't? Oh yeah, here we go. Add all a circle to the staging area. Each player reveals an encounter card, starting with me. Each white enemy engaged with a player makes an immediate attack. If no attacks remain, it surges. So my
Oh, that
second
card
card.
creeps me out, man.
Yeah, it is scary, isn't it?
Because
So mine is a
I
dark
recently
white.
read that part of the book, and that's like the one thing that the whites
Mm-hmm.
actually say is, "I'm waiting for you."
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. All right, I'm done. All right, so you got a dark white.
And your card,
Ugh.
sir.
No actions or
Okay.
reactions now.
An ancient barrow. After ancient barrow enters play, each player places an ally he controls face down under this location. When it leaves play, return each ally to its owner's hand. Well, I have
Yeah.
nothing to hand out.
Um. Shoot, I'm debating between the Squire, which will add a resource to someone's pool, or the Errand Rider, which, as yet, really well. Next turn he could help me. Yeah, we'll throw the Squire underneath there, and he'll add a resource to Aragorn's pool.
So I'll just put 2 tokens there to remind ourselves of the threat. And we flip stage 2B, and we move on to the beginning of the second turn.
Seems good.
So yeah. So Frozen by Fear didn't do much after all, which is good.
That's true because I always
So
forget that is triggered at the end of the round. So not
mhm.
bad at all. All right.
So one more resource from Resourceful.
All right. So we'll pay 2 for another Envoy, which adds 1 over here, and then we'll pay those 2 for an Aether Swordsman. Go.
Now the big question, do I put Treebeard down or a Booming Ant and a Wandering Ant?
Oh, Izadafo, you're right. All right, we'll go down because he did not add that resource. Sorry, what'd you say?
I
I
guess
was
I
too
should
busy
put
correcting an error I made.
I can either put down a Booming Ant and a Wandering Ant or just Treebeard.
Well,
I'm
Treebeard
tempted by
helps your
Treebeard
ability to
again.
get more Ents out later more quickly, right? I mean,
Yeah, but
he's both
I'm
stats
not
and
too worried about
economy.
my resource gener. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I'll do.
But I mean, I think your instinct to have more ready allies next turn might be well founded. So
Uh, I'll do it this way, and
it's a matter of which battle of economy do you want to fight? The resource battle of economy
yeah.
or the
I'm not engaged
singular
with anybody
characters?
yet, so I
Okay,
feel like Tribute might be the safe move since
give
I'm
it
not.
time.
not
Give
yeah.
it time.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, questing. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from me. 9, 10 from me.
And I'll send 7.
Okay.
Your card is a Barrow White, and I get Tom,
Hey!
the other Tom.
Hey, da, dilly, da, ring, dong, adillo. I always imagine Tom Bombadil's song to be a little bit more bluegrassy.
Bluegrassy?
That's not
Yeah.
really reflected in what I just sang, but anyway, so he's awesome. So he doesn't
So
even surge, which is
he,
fantastic. Like I feel like a
yeah,
lot of
so
the objective allies surge, but he does not. He's just
mhm.
generally awesome.
Yeah, that's just a free card for us. Plus 3
And
willpower too, so
willpower
I'm
plus.
10 now.
Okay, cool. Well, what do we do?
Yeah.
We're 10 and 10.
3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So we do
So
10
you have 10
progress,
as
right?
well, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's good.
Dave, there is a Tom Bombadil in the encounter deck because the game would break and a rift would open into the time space continuum if there was ever a second Tom Bombadil revealed in the same turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
How bad do you want your squire back?
I honestly don't care right now.
So if we travel to the ancient barrow, we can start working on killing these guys.
And they're all
But
going to. Okay, because Pippin's actually active for both of us right now, the guys that are up there can just stay up there. And if we go to the Great Hill Barrow, then we can just each have one. And presumably, hopefully, do something to it this turn, right?
you mean to the hollow circle?
Well, is that what you were
You mean,
saying? Go into the Hollow Circle?
well, yeah. It's the really the big dilemma is if we go to the hollow circle, I won't be able to kill my guy on and that means that next turn I'll have to deal with at least one attack and also quest over those two guys that are already there.
Okay. Yeah,
But we're not.
that's fine. It's up to you. Red Mage, no worries. I know you didn't try, and I know you've spectated before. I feel it's probably just a glitch with the current build of Octagon. We'll only blame you and collectively lynch you if we lose this round. Right? That seems fair.
Seems fair to me. Um, 3, 4, 5. Jeez. Which enemy would you like to take? Because if we choose to maybe just take one,
Mm-hmm.
maybe Aragorn could defend and I could kill him with Sam, Mary, and Tom.
That seems like a solid plan.
All right, so let's go with the one who does less damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And
Yeah.
also, Room,
So
feel free to call me out. I know this quest is probably the one of the least familiar amongst the community, just because of its its scarcity. So if there's a specific card that you'd like to see, just let me know, and I'll mouse over it amply.
so you defend.
I shall defend.
All right. Nothing.
Fantastic.
Nothing. Nothing. And swinging for the kill. Sam has 2 attacks, 3 from Mary and 3 from Tom. And this guy pops.
Who's gonna ready?
And
Matters.
Tom.
Why not?
So
Okay.
at the end of the round, he's going to get shuffled back with the discard pile into the deck. We're going to raise our threat by an additional 1 because of the quest card. And control N. Pippin gets an extra resource. Treebeard gets a resource. Everybody gets a resource.
My deck just got half real. I only need one more card for the willpower ramp to go all the way.
Nice. Okay. I'll spend. Okay. So at the refresh phase, okay, I didn't have a resource. Never mind. Tough decision. I'll put the Wandering Ant. I'll put a Booming Ant, and
You can.
that will be it.
Are you planning on using Treebeard's resource to ready himself later? Because you could save yourself a resource
Yeah,
off one
that's
of those guys if you spend his.
yeah. I don't have any other tactics card, and I'm generating 2 lore resources a turn.
Fair enough.
So I think
The ready's probably worth it with Treebeard
I'm not too
anyway.
worried. Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
So that's it for me.
Okay, I'll do 2 and play out Visionary Leadership on Aragorn, who, because of Steward of Gondor, has the Gondor trait. So now all Gondor characters are willpower +1.
Nice, nice.
And for good measure, I'll use my Errand Rider to move a resource over here so that Aragorn can have more defense should he need it.
Okay.
That's it for me.
I will send 2.
Is that the end of that sentence?
4. Yeah, I think I'll go with 7.
All right. You know, Dave, it's not my fault that I'm good enough to play out everything that I draw, all right? Not everyone can bat 1,000 on their hand.
Well, you have a lot of really cheap cards too, right? I mean,
By
Bloods of
design,
Numenor from
Etienne.
0.
By design.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do we need that much?
My decks are usually the opposite.
We don't need that much, do we? Can I go 10 and
Yeah, maybe
not
not.
increase my threat? Yeah, we'll go 10.
Yeah. Probably. My card is that great. Oh, Ancient Barrow again.
Friggin' A. All right, now you can have
Mm.
my errand rider.
So is my ant gonna
Whoop.
be entering play when we clear that location? I would assume so, right?
Return each ally to his owner's hand. So no, it goes to your
Oh,
hand.
to the oh yeah. Whoops, I thought they were going back to play. Okay. My question is irrelevant. I'll take this guy then. And there's gonna be 3 threat there. Wow, that's an annoying
That's a
location.
really annoying
And your
location.
card,
All right, give me a white.
uh,
Make it a good one.
any preference?
Yeah, one
The
with
ice one?
yeah, the cold one. I like the cold one because he can't discard anything from my hand right now, so he can suck blood from a stone or squeeze water from a cheese wheel. The first
Six,
attempt at that
nine.
metaphor was a much better one.
So we do it, but we haven't explored the yellow circle.
Seriously?
So yeah, but we haven't explored the yellow
Oh,
circle, so
oh,
we
gotcha.
don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, and I get
And
this guy
the
back right
squire is going back to your hand.
into my hand. Okay, seems good. I don't mind the repeat on him.
And do we want to go to the yellow circle? I don't think you can really manage 2 enemies right now, can you? If you want to, I kill at least one.
Yeah, yeah. I could only take the one. Well,
So
if
if we go to the ancient barrel, I'll take care of the barrow white and
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine with me. Let's get our allies back.
okay, sounds good. Uh, and I'll take this guy so that ready Sam draws me a card.
You got him handled.
I think so. He's got a lot
Because
of attack though.
I could defend for you, and would
Thing is,
that?
I got a sneak attack Gandalf, so
Oh, well, you're on your own, bitch.
yeah. So I'm set. Yeah.
All right.
Shadow cards. So I'll do that now. Sneak attack. And I think I'll just draw cards. Go ahead. Oh no, wait, I'm defending first.
I think a guild is currently
Four,
being
seven.
made in our chat window. It makes me happy. Have you ever played any MMOs, Etienne?
No, actually, I only MMOs. My God, I think I played like 20 minutes of World of Warcraft and got bored. And and I haven't really played
Oh,
RPGs either. I played 2 sessions of Death Watch, and that's it. Um,
like
yeah, I'm
tabletop
a really
RPGs or?
selective. Yeah, I'm a really selective gamer.
Oh wow. Wouldn't want to
So
impinge on your
that's it for my
time.
defense.
Sorry, guys. I just kind of resized my worlds by accidentally getting drag happy with my mouse. Okay, for me, Aragorn will defend.
Nothing.
Okay, I'll
Nothing.
spend a resource to give him +2 defense, so he is a 4 defense against 4 attack, does no damage.
Safe investment.
It's a forum RPG. That's even
And I'll
cooler.
kill
All the
mine.
attacks. All of it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Stokes book, I haven't even gotten my second 2 fingers of whiskey yet. You wait. And he was fine on his own, just for the record. Okay, then I'll swing for 6 and kill my dude. Oh,
Good, good.
yeah, yeah, that seems good. Okay, that's not a bad board state.
We raise our threat by an additional 1
Boop.
and control. I give myself some additional resources. Play at Darren's runes. And then it's going to be
Is your hand big enough?
your. Not quite yet. I'm still working on it.
Not gonna play that bad boy out.
Well, you buy first. I just
I'm
played
first
my
player. Hi guys, it's me.
Yeah.
Um, ugh. Grr. I kind of want to keep Aragorn buffed up for defense, so I don't think it's the right moment to play Faramir.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and pay 1 to play the Squire.
Okay. I'll spend 1 for a Hobbit cloak, 1 for a dagger, and hmm. I could get beyond. You don't have a big ally. Well,
I've got Faramir.
if uh, but I think I'll get selfish and save my Elfstone for Bjorn.
That's that's probably a valid play.
Yeah.
Considering that I can
Uh,
play Faramir next turn, but it's going to take you like 10 turns to save up for Beorn. So
right. Let's play a fast stitch on Sam. 1 from Pippin, 1 from Treebeard for a Wandering Ant, which enters play exhausted. And that is it.
seems good. Okay, I'll quest for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do we need that much? I keep asking. I know we only need to clear the location. So we'll go for 10 again.
Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll send 9. Or 7. I'll send 7. Keep my Ant. Because if we want to travel to the Yellow Circle, we're going to get some white action. So
Guys, I don't take it lightly. But I will kill him if it becomes opportune.
all right, so your card. What just happened? That's
Oh,
worth
that's
the
the
cards
face down
are
card that
here.
kind of zapped over. All right, mine.
This one again.
Oh, I hate that one so much. So much. All right, my second one. Why does that have Surge? That is so bad. Oh, that makes me angry. Go on.
Barrow-Downs. While
Here's
from
the
the
one I've
staging
been
area,
waiting for. So while it's there, well, we could travel to it if it becomes a problem, but
sure. Yeah, we'll have more information afterwards. Ah.
what?
Okay. We get another ancient barrel. Hence my reaction.
Did my my octagon must be
Doesn't
slow.
show on your end.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Etienne, I feel connection problems coming. Man, every time we establish a good pace.
Everything looks fine on my end. I'll take control of our. You can't.
Oh, there it goes. All right. Give me him back. Okay. So it gets an ally. We can't trigger responses, so I won't make the same mistake again that I did last time. Because if that stupid treachery doesn't come up, this is like the perfect thing for the Squire and Imrahil, because he leaves play, triggers both of the things that you want it to trigger, Imrahil and the Squire's response, and then comes back to my hand after we travel to the location. So That makes me
Yeah.
angry. We can have
So I put down.
it can have an envoy, and I'll just go down to willpower since I feel like 15 is more than ample.
Okay. So this has one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Against
And you
15.
sent eight, so we do seven. And the barrow here is cleared, and those cards return to our hand. Now, if we go to the dollar circle, we won't have our actions to help us, which is a problem.
I could still manage it. Or would you have a problem?
Okay. Well, let me see. I could attack for five. Uh, well, yeah, I guess not. If I choose my enemy appropriately, I think I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
without anything in the staging area and nothing engaged with us, I feel like now's the time to jump on it.
Yeah. So we've got those guys. So I want
Give me a
ideally
cold white
somebody
again.
with seven. Okay.
Hang on.
And
Yeah,
I
cold
think
white's fine.
I'll white. I won't be able to get my card effects shenanigans. So I'll take one of these guys, oddly enough.
Hmm.
Oh, but it wouldn't trigger my response anyways because of the treachery. So yeah, I think I'm better off with the cold white
Yeah, that
as well.
treachery is so ridiculous. Like, I'm fine that it exists. It doesn't need surge. I don't think it needs surge. Oops. Okay. Um.
Your defense.
Sorry, Squire. It became opportune. Nothing, but he's going to die. Sadly, I can't trigger any of the cool things that happen when he dies, but it's going to discard a random card from my hand. Please not Faramir. Please not Faramir. Please not Faramir. Oh! Your turn.
Keep it in. Keep it in. So
Remember he's defending with his willpower. That's important.
uh okay.
Does that change your defender?
No, not really.
Okay.
And
Okay.
your counter attack.
We'll swing for 6 to kill my guy.
I'll swing for 5 and 2 to kill mine.
Ew. All right.
We raise our threat by an additional 1. And control N. Extra resource on Pippin, extra on Treebeard.
So I'll throw down.
And now
Oh wait,
the
that's right. That's turn order. That matters. You play first. Know that I can toss you a resource should you need it, but only when I start planning.
okay. I just realized I can't put the also on Hull Circle now, so it's gonna have to wait. I'll put down a healer and heal it now. One from Treebeard, one from Aragorn.
All right, seems good.
And I'll spend one from Treebeard, one from Mary for a booming ant. And that will be it.
I will play.
Although I might lose my allies anyway because of the stage there, so I think I'll keep my allies to a minimum.
Probably decent. Probably a good idea. Because you're first player,
Yeah.
so you'll be the one if we travel to something
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably good. Um, that said, oops. I'll move a resource to one of your heroes' pools. Who wants it most?
Probably Pippin.
Take it.
Thanks.
Okay. Questing.
I'll send 5. Yeah, 5.
Okay. I'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that enough? That should be enough, right?
Probably. I mean, there's 5 already there, so
And we've got a total of 13. We need to make 3, so that leaves us room for. I can throw 2 more. So I'll go 10.
and I might lose my ant anyways, so I'll make it 7. And that way we're pretty much guaranteed to clear the circle.
Okay.
First card is mine. It's a dark white. No big deal. And second card is another North Downs.
All
No big
right.
deal either.
So willpower, super important right now, it turns out. Okay, so we're 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 against
So we
17. So we definitely do that.
so that's added to victory display and we travel. First player adds standing stone to the staging area, deja vu. And each other player, that will be you, will reveal an encounter card,
Bring it.
which which is a barrow
Yeah.
white.
Barrow Wide, I can take you. Maybe. Maybe not this turn, but I can definitely
And
defend you.
and I'll shuffle everything back in the encounter deck. And we probably want to go to standing stones, do we? Or I mean, that would be a lot of threat for you if we did.
Would it?
Like if we go to standing stones, would that be too
Oh.
much? Because I wouldn't be participating there.
Well, I'll be pulling the Barrow White down.
But are you gonna be able to quest over all of that stuff?
Depends on what I draw next turn.
You're gonna be defending. You're gonna be defending with willpower because of the North Downs.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I think I'll stick
Yeah.
around just to
Yeah, sorry.
clear all.
We have to manage the staging area a little bit first.
Yeah. Uh, North Down, since we have 2, it's kind of a lost cause. We might as well go to the ancient barrow.
Yeah, and get some more stuff back. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Uh, and engagement. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could 3. Hmm. If if I defend the barrel white who has 5 attacks with Sam, he'd take 2 wounds in the best case.
I can defend the Barrow White. I mean, Aragorn's a 3 right now for willpower, so 2 wounds wouldn't be the worst thing in the world as long
Okay.
as you don't mind healing me next turn.
I will. So I draw a card, get a bonus from Sam and Radium, and
Oh,
Shadow.
oh, oh, oh. If you do that, one of us could kill one of our dudes this turn, right?
Yep. You'd probably need it on your side, the damage, right?
Yeah, it would actually exactly fulfill my needs. Assuming we don't get an additional attack, which I don't think we see very many of in this quest. Okay, so sneak attack Gandalf, 4 damage there. Perfect. Aragorn will defend. You're player 1. Don't let me, you know, do stupid things. Okay, well, that wasn't going to change anything, so we'll just take 2 damage.
Okay, so no damage from the dark white on Gandalf,
No shadow
and
effect?
none on yours. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
And I'll attack back for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And
Okay.
Gandalf goes back to my hand at the end of the phase. And
Okay,
yours is dead as well, I think.
yep, I'll attack for 3. It's just 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad, you're not wrong, but I honestly, well, depending on the next card I pull, I don't care as much about about my allies as Etienne does.
All right, let's do Control N.
Yeah, that
And
didn't help
let's
my
do some
situation
healing.
terribly. All right. Need a resource?
Yep.
Okay, I'm done.
Um,
Oh, and our threat increases by an additional 1.
that was
That was
stage
last
2B.
phase.
We're at 3 now.
Don't mind me.
Um, Elstone would be a terrible time. I had 1 resource to spare with Pippin, so I would have used Peace and Thought to do this. Draw 5. Just get some options. That's good. There's Sam's pony. And
If you, bet you don't have any way of getting that Calibrian stone on my Aragorn. That would be amazing.
not this turn, yeah. Not this turn. I guess I should put a fast hitch somewhere, but Pippin isn't that useful.
Dude, save it.
Uh,
Use it next turn to get out your ranger, dude. Pippin is not worthy of the fast hitch. He can't tie it.
yeah. Yeah, okay. And I'll still wait for my booming ant for because we're probably gonna travel this turn. Although it's gonna be you, right? Who's gonna
I'll be in the barrow, yes.
get okay, so then there's no reason for me really to wait unless I see one from the encounter deck. Okay, so that is it for me.
I shall play nothing. I'm not seeing any of my card draw,
Okay,
it turns out. Okay.
so
So
let's
I'll
quest.
go 3.
Oh,
Me.
since I exhausted Pippin for the Peace and Thought, I will put Fast Touch on him just to quest with him this turn.
Okay, I'll go 8. Which will be 9.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh man, Chad thinks you're gonna reveal a great barrow. Let's see if it happens.
Uh, don't say that.
I'd also like to point out that we are playing at a distinct handicap because we are not using Fellowship Frodo.
Indeed, indeed.
Technically, this is part of the saga, so we could be.
And I could use that awesome +1 willpower, draw 4 cards.
Right.
Fellowship card. The only good one.
And when a barrow gets revealed, we could just be like, ha ha ha, nope, try again. Reveal another
Yeah,
card. Yeah. Anyway, just
better
wanted
luck
to just
next
wanted to
time.
point that out that we're playing at a handicap here.
Fair point. So I'll send a
Steven
maybe
Seagal
10, but
Rond. That's a
okay.
thing.
So your first card is a cold white,
Oh, yeah, it would be.
just like you wished, and a Barrow-Downs. Those will net
Jeez.
out.
Yep, we are we are defending with willpower for the rest of the game.
So much for my Hobbit cloak. It's gonna double up as toilet paper at this point.
Very, very
Uh,
loose weave toilet paper.
yes. So
Okay, so we're
16 against 12, so we make 4. How convenient.
perfect.
So this guy gets back to my hand.
Take control.
And we go to the standing stones, we agreed.
I'm fine with that. Bring it. Oh yeah, sorry,
Okay.
hang on. For the purposes of lowering my threat, I'm just gonna play this. That would have put 1 progress on the no, it wouldn't great wait, what, right? Right? Hang on. No, it would have put 1 progress on Lost in the Fog because we didn't yet have a Great Barrow in play, so
Yeah. Uh, yeah, so it won't. So we go to the Great Barrow, remove each character you control from the quest, and create your own staging area. So I'll shuffle the quest there and get you one. I'm going to discard cards until we get a white. So it's going to be this guy. That's going to go in your staging area.
oh yes, that's exactly what we wanted.
And you've got discard all your allies, right?
Yep. Which is fine.
Okay.
If it was gonna happen to
And
anyone,
yeah.
definitely better that it happened to me.
And that was travel, so engagement starting with you.
I won't travel anywhere. I feel like I've already made my portion of the trek this turn.
Mm-hmm. And how about engagement?
I'll take him. I ain't scarred.
Okay. I'll take mine. Ready Sam in the process and draw a card because I don't have enough. Yeah, so I draw a sneak attack. That's interesting. Really interesting.
Oh, you drew sneak attack amongst your 15 other cards. Must be so
Okay,
terrible.
so yeah. So your defense?
Imrahil will defend.
Oh, I cannot draw cards from card effects. Shoot. Because of the cold white.
Mm-hmm.
Imrahil defends and nothing.
Okay, so 4 to Imrahil's 3 willpower. Wait, did the North Downs actually affect me now?
I don't think so.
All right, hang on. I'm retconning that then. Aragorn defends, and he spends 1 to be an 8
Yeah.
defense. So no
Okay.
damage. Okay, then I'll attack back
Uh,
and kill my dude.
okay.
Also, you want to flip my trapped inside a barrow there so I know what I'm up against next turn?
Whoop. Yep.
9. We could do 9 if we manage to not get any threat out there.
And if it's location, it's just gonna raise your threat, so that's good.
Yeah,
Only
we'll
an
hope for
enemy
it.
could keep you. You know. 3, 5. So now I'm defending with willpower, but the good news is Sam has 4 willpower.
That
How
is good news.
convenient.
And there are
And
very few
no,
shadow effects in this deck,
yeah, that's what I'm realizing, and they're
except for the
not
North
too
Downs,
bad
which
in
are
general.
all on the table.
Hmm. I'll use a fast touch to ready Sam and swing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah, you kill it.
and kill
It is now white paste.
it. And let us ready. Resources, resources.
You just have to play it correctly. Ted, come on. You just have to be lucky enough to draw the second copy earlier. If that card said when you play Keeping Count, take another copy of Keeping Count into your hand, that card would work. But it doesn't, so it doesn't. Yeah, you want to see some magic here, Etienne? You're about to see some magic. So we're going to go two. No, you're first player. I'm not going to do that anymore. Do your magic
Do you
first.
want the Calabrian stone?
You can't play it on me.
Oh, you're okay, yeah.
I'm fine without it, so you go.
Oh, and this one is immune to player card effects as well. This elf stone is backfiring. Well, I think this might be a good time for Elrond. Just for the willpower, if anything else. But I would only be the one who draws a card.
That's fine. Do what you got to do.
Because I need some willpower here. And I'll take 2 for one of those guys. And that's it.
Okay. Go 1, 2.
So quest.
Throw down an envoy. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My buddy Gandalf. The Gandalf Mark II, who is going to do
Uh-huh.
amazing things for me right now. That's it for me.
Okay, well, since I knew you would do this, so I would have played Calabrian Stone myself somewhere.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I'll send 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops. What's going on? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18.
Wow. All right, seems good.
And do I resolve my quest phase first?
I think we go phase by
I think
phase.
that's how it works. Okay. So my card is going to be a Stone Ring. While it's in the staging area, each white enemy gets +1 attack, +1 defense, and applies the first sentence of its game text to each player at this stage as if it were engaged with him. Interesting. So 3, 4 plus 6 is 10, which is a total of 8 over. So that's 4 on the standing stones and 4 on the quest.
Okay.
And
Nope.
we can't put progress. Yeah.
So the 1 stays there because the Great Barrow wasn't played when we placed the 1, but the 4 goes away. So it should have 1 progress on it.
And it should have 1 progress on the quest there.
Yep.
Okay.
So I played Elrond's Council to get us 1 over before the Great Barrow came into play.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
My
then it's
questing.
your quest phase. Yeah.
I go 3, 6. Gandalf will quest for free. So he's 10, 11, 12.
Okay. And your card is a Great Barrow, which
Does what?
uh
Cancel its effects and discard it, then raise my threat by that card's threat, including modifiers, of which it has none. So I raise my threat by 1. And it goes away. And that, my friends, is how you quest the hell out of a Barrow-Down. Or a barrow. Just a barrow.
so
So I
we add this
make
to the victory display.
12 progress out of 9 is perfectly okay, so I am joining your staging area now. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for leaving me behind,
Hello.
asshole.
Well, you stole my Gandalf. I had plans for him.
Tit for tat.
Yeah. Travel, might as well go to the Stone Ring.
Sure.
And let's ready.
Okay, and I'll increase my threat by 2 for Gandalf, because I'd love to keep him around. Oh, yeah, we're getting real now. Alright, we'll pay 2 for Arwen. Go.
Uh, 2 for one of these guys. And man, I have no luck with Elfstone tonight. The timing just isn't right. And I'm done.
Okay.
So
I'm going to quest for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 from me. Come on, we can blow right the hell through this.
17 for me. Why am I one shorter than last time?
The
3, 4, 5.
only thing that will upset us right now is if another Barrow-Down or Great Barrow
Right.
comes out,
Shows up.
which it
Yeah.
probably will, and I'm just going to have to show it up again.
Okay, your card. Okay, at this
Okay,
point, it's not the end of the world.
that's fine. Put it on Imrahil, and I'll go down 3, so I'm at 11.
And my card, no Great Barrow, no Great Barrow. Oh!
Son of a... Always. Always. Okay. I'm going to lose everyone. Shoot.
Uh,
Well, that was worth keeping Gandalf in play. Oh, also, in case anyone was keeping count, Arwen did that when she quested, because none of my
yeah,
guys needed it.
I noticed.
All right, well that was fun. So I am out of the quest, so I'm glad you committed a lot. All right, give me a white. Hi.
It's gonna be this one,
All right, he ain't nothing.
and
Crap.
yeah,
I hate this part where all 9 of my resources go away. Few
yeah.
whiteys, which is nice.
Okay, so I
Okay.
sent 17 against 7, so well, it clears this location, and that's about it. And I can't use. Oh, the chat says it's in that pull that. Was it the Grid Barrow? Doesn't it have peril? So it affects me.
Oh, it's not tied to the first player. That was the damn. That was the
The,
location that
the
required the
quest.
first player to pull it. Okay, backing that truck up.
So
Let's.
this one is right here,
Thanks,
and
Chad.
I'm the one in trouble.
I'm glad someone reads cards, because clearly we don't.
I'm trying to think of a way to get out of this, but can't think of anything.
All right, so I'm back in for 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11.
So you had sent 11, so 6, 7. Okay, so the location would have been cleared anyways.
Okay.
So travel, do you want to go to North Downs? Might as well.
Actually, I'm fine leaving everything out there because we're not going to clear its effect, and it's 2 threat
And
versus
it's
5 progress. I feel like we should just quest through the threat rather than have it soak up the progress, right?
yeah, but you won't be able to put progress on the quest next turn anyways. So you might, if you think you can quest through it, we might as well get
Yeah.
rid of it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But if we don't get through it, we're in trouble. But
No, that works for me. Oh,
so
so
do
I
you
get
want
to
to go
sit.
to it?
Yeah, go ahead. I get to sit on my thumbs
Okay.
this turn, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. This guy comes down. Sam readies. Oh no, he doesn't. 33. Uh, with a higher, no, it's equal. Shoot.
Darn.
So close. That's a problem.
Yeah, you can go ahead and
Mm.
blame the chat for pointing that little lovely note out. That's a detail that matters, guys. Just just a little game-changing word on a card.
So sneak attack Bjorn.
Hey, there you go.
There's always a way. Am I gonna be able to kill him though? No. Oh, jeez. Okay. So he's gonna take some damage and pop back into my hand. And I'll swing in for 4, 5. And do 4 damage.
Okay.
Oh, and I have Sam with fast stitch, so one more.
All right.
So I guess I should have defended with Sam, but oh well.
What are you gonna do?
Too late now.
Oh,
Or
and
maybe he
I
would have
continue to
died.
block your sneak attack Gandalf, don't I? Oh man,
Oh, that's what I
I
have going.
even when I'm not playing the hero Gandalf, I'm Gandalf guy.
Okay.
Really, really, fine. It was worth getting the first one out.
I still can't play my Elfstone.
Oh, and I take 2 additional threat for keeping Gandalf out. And hang on. Before I do that, would it like absolutely change your game to be able to get Gandalf into play this turn if I let my Gandalf go
No,
away? Because
I don't
he really
think
helps
so.
my questing, obviously.
Yeah, I think you should keep him.
Okay.
I'll play the Italian Lookout and look at the top card of the deck, which is this. And if it's an enemy, I may discard it. Well, I'd like to discard the Treachery, but
Well,
cannot.
at least you know it's coming, so you can plan for it.
Sort of, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's only so much you can do against that card, but
Mm. Well, I'll be able to use all my fast hitches and have everybody ready. So that's useful. I'm done.
man, I'm missing so much on the chat. I'm sad. Dave, I do think the Hotties of Middle Earth deck, I will definitely propose that to Brandon, see if he'll actually throw that together. I'm not, nor can I play anything.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's
Chad,
hope
stop
for no ending.
stop being an oracle. You're right. That one is going to get me. I didn't even think about that when I was playing Steward. Yikes. All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so since I'm first player, whoa, that was my deck. Um, I get this one, Doom 1, but that only applies to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it surges. Ah, jeez. My deck again.
Surges into a booming end. Boom.
I mean, they've got all the player card backs, so
All right, so it's going to contribute its threat
till the
against
end.
you. So it's only a 3.
Oh,
It could have been
that's
worse. Actually, I don't think there's anything worse than a 3, but, there are worse effects that could have happened.
so that's gonna be whoops, not wounds, but progress. 6 progress on the quest,
It's a good start.
and that's it for me.
Okay.
Too slow.
We'll go 2. I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 for me. God, is it? Yeah, it's worth it. 14 for me. I have to get through this location. Give me a white.
So that's
Give me a cold white.
I'll go fetch it from the discard.
Yeah, Etienne,
And
you've
it
gotta
goes
you've gotta
right
get through
here.
that barrow post haste here, otherwise I'm gonna be
Yeah, I'm trying. So this is enough questing for you to clear the North Downs.
Yep, so I'm 14
And
against 6. 5. Yeah, so we're
yeah,
definitely through there.
5.
Should I
And
bother
might as
going
well
to
go
another
to another
one?
one, I assume.
You think so? It's gonna soak up 5 threat. I mean, that's a 3 threat deficit if you get through
Yeah,
yours next turn. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
but I
Go
mean,
for
you're
it.
gonna be first player. Yeah.
I'll probably pull another,
Okay.
great barrel, but we'll see how it goes.
Mhm. I'll defend mine with my chump blocker here. Quite an expensive one, but I raised my threat by 2 as a result. And go ahead.
Aragorn will defend my guy.
+1 attack.
Okay. And I'm defending with willpower, but I'm going to spend this to raise his defense anyway, just to get rid of resources. Okay. Attack him back.
Okay. I'll kill mine.
And I'll swing for 7 to kill mine.
Well, that treachery dreadful song isn't too bad after all. You're getting around it.
Right. Okay. Now hang on.
Control.
Before that ends, do I want to keep my Gandalf? You think you're gonna be able to get through
I'd say
your?
sure because I don't have any.
Okay, I can always
Oh yeah,
drop him.
I
I
won't
can
have any
drop him this
problems.
turn if I need to. And you know what,
Mm.
Chad? If that treachery comes up where I discard all my resources and raise my threat by that amount, I'm dead anyway. So we're just going all out here. Why not? I play nothing. Plus, I also have a way to deal with it now. So
So I'll play this guy. Do you play anything?
no, I do not.
Okay. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 for another resourceful on Sam for what good it gives him.
You just paid. You hard casted a resourceful. That's
Yeah.
that's dedication. I feel
Questing.
like you're not gonna see the return on your investment this game.
Probably not.
Okay, I'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11.
Okay. Oh, Dom.
Hey, don't really don't sing song until.
So that clears the North Downs easily.
Oh boy, Tom,
And for me,
you and your yellow boots.
uh, Okay, I'm sending 9 in a stone ring, so it raises my threat by 3.
It's
No
probably exactly
worries.
what you want.
And I discard and I clear this Great Barrow. We refresh.
Yeah, secondhand Tuca. I was going for either Pearl Jam or Scott's Stap. I mean, they're really, when you get down to it, fairly indistinguishable. Pretty much any of the marble-mouthed frontmen of the world. I will discard my Gandalf because he will threat me out this turn if I don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did we want to travel to the other one? Not really.
No, we don't,
We
because
want
now we're
to,
questing the hell through.
yeah. Yeah, makes sense. So I'll spend 5 for Gandalf, lower my, lower my threat, whatever. And that's it.
Okay, well, you took my Calibrian Stone, so I can't do anything. So at least someone's getting the use out of it.
Oops.
As long as you quest, it's all the same.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I quest. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now, hopefully we get nothing that raises our threat this round, because I'm at 49 with Spirit Glorfindel.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
this is a YOLO quest at this point.
And actually, before also, I'll play one for Halfling Determination in case we can't play actions. I
Yeah,
want
why
to do
not?
this now, so we're at 25.
If we get the Doomed One
And hope for the
Surge, this is done anyway. So
yeah. First card, that's for me. Surge encounter take and discard power for white, no biggie. I'll do
oh
that right
yes,
now.
get one of the. Oh, sorry, it's Peril.
Wait, white, what?
I can't tell you. It's Peril.
Uh,
This is just Peril. I can't. There's nothing I can say. This is Peril.
that player's threat cannot be reduced.
It's just, this the
So
FAQ that we talked about earlier with the put into engage is the same as engaging as Peril. I can't say it's Peril.
player cannot draw cards from card effects. Oh, okay, I feel like I'm missing something. Uh, no, I don't know. Sorry.
Don't overthink
So
it.
I'll
Just,
get
just
this
do what you
guy.
gotta do. That works just fine.
And your second card.
Now, that guy is put into play engage with you, which is the same as engaging you, which means you get to trigger your when engage effects.
Yeah, so Sam gets +1 for 26, and I draw a card.
Okay, that's all I was going for. So yeah, I'm glad
Oh,
I'm
okay.
glad you read
I
my
was
mind. All right, so that was our
okay.
second one, Stone Ring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guys,
So
I feel like we're headed to a GG here.
that's 21 progress for a total of 22. Woo!
All right, up against the Waya. I never
That
did
was
get
an
my sword that
outlier.
was broken out. I was sad about that. Yeah.
What's your card draw in this deck? Valiant Sacrifice?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Valiant Sacrifice. The original version of
Mm,
this deck had Core Gandalf, so I had a little bit of there. But yeah, if
yeah.
I had to point out anywhere where this deck suffers, it's card draw, which is why I actually kind of, despite its tri-sphere wonkiness, I kind of prefer my um, Orc Catch in Hand variant of this that uses Loragorn and thus gets all the card draw from it. That said, this
Mm-hmm.
deck puts up way more willpower than that deck does.
Yeah, with very few characters in play.
Right. I don't think I ever had more than 5 or 6 characters out.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And
good.
your willpower doubled up as defense, which is neat too in this one.
That it helps immensely. Yes. Well, good game, Etienne. Wow, I can't believe. Well, I can believe it
Yeah,
was
that was a good
very
one.
well played. I
Apologies for
was
the viewers for the first game, but
don't
well,
apologize for
hopefully this one
Octagon.
makes up for it.
Make Octagon apologize for you.
Well, it might be on my side. I should really get the reconnect thing working. Anyways,
Yeah, Etienne, subscribe already, man. It's a thing.
I use it enough. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. That was a good little run. Sorry for the technical difficulties up front. I did post that COTR deck box way up in the chat, but I'll post it again here at the end in case anyone's interested. It is a resource that we're going to push out there to the greater community at some indistinguishable point in the near future, but I probably still have it in my yeah, there that is. But for now, this is it in beta. So if you've got any ideas for ways of making this easier, but it's pretty simple. Basically, I don't want to put a deck out there unless I have the wherewithal to actually write a piloting excerpt for it, because I feel like just looking at a deck list isn't terribly helpful unless someone tells you kind of how it's meant to run and what it's meant to do. So that was basically
Mm-hmm.
my goal with this, and I know Etienne, you've got probably a fair amount of decks to add out there once you have the time to put into it,
Yep.
and Brandon's got a couple as well. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
any suggestions on how to make it more useful are certainly welcome. Like I said, it's currently just kind of in its simple
Yeah.
form.
Right. Right now we're putting decks in pairs. One is the octagon file, and one is the text file. Is that how you made it?
That yeah, correct. Yep, I've got a text file that has the actual list and the little rundown paragraph for how to pilot it. And then, as well, for anyone who's on Octagon wants to try it out there, the Octagon file with that deck list is in there. The idea at
Wonderful.
this point is to, because it is a fair amount of work to keep it up, so I'm not going to go through the trouble of just completely updating it every time I change that deck. I'm going to do it on a per cycle basis. So
Mm-hmm.
right now, everything that's in there is updated to the end of. There's a name for the cycle that we just finished.
The Ringmaker
That's it.
cycle.
Yeah, so everything is updated to the end of the Ringmaker cycle. Ooh, Chad, good thought.
Sounds good.
I I don't know that I'll be able to write the piloting excerpt, but I'll certainly post the lists for the winning against the shadow against the race against the shadow against Massing It as Gileath, those winning decks from Jacob Grace and his partner. I'll do those in some fashion. Might be on the Facebook, might be in the Dropbox. We'll see how it goes. That said,
Mm-hmm.
well, thanks for coming out tonight, everyone. Hopefully, it was fun despite the technical issues. So don't forget to come out on our Facebook. Our latest episode is out recently. Our next episode is going to be a good one. Get excited.
Indeed. Yeah.
Uh,
And if you have some questions for Caleb, put them on Facebook. We'll go through them. And I mean, we're going to be on a short schedule to ask him like enough questions. And I'm not sure like what kind of time frame we have, Sean, for his interview. But if there's some very pertinent questions that we haven't thought of, we'd love to get some from you. Probably the best place to post it would be on the last post we put where we spoiled the episode 73
yeah,
on Facebook.
either on the Facebook or on the WordPress site, or if you just
Mm-hmm.
feel like emailing directly to cardboardoftherings@gmail.com, Brandon will receive those as well.
Yeah.
All right,
Sounds
fantastic,
good.
guys. Thanks for coming out. We will see you next time. Bye bye.